Neil Grove here for WOW TV, standing here with Tom Kong Watson. Tom, a great display of how far you've come in MMA in this country. Your striking, your ground control, everything was just superb. How do you feel?
I just feel pretty happy. I was pretty nervous for the fight, and it's pretty nerve-wracking. This is pretty nerve-wracking for me. I feel like, the basketball games in America, they have the small interviewer and the big guys. I feel like the reverse right here. So, yeah.
I'll do this for you, mate.
That's better.
Listen, no, it's been a long time coming, and so many people have been asking. I want to know as well, what's up with the UFC?
I don't know. I don't run the promotion. Obviously I've been out for 10 months. A lot of questions coming into this fight. I wanted to just go out there and answer the questions, and then, it's down to organisations, BAMMA included in that who wants to bid the highest. This is a business. This is what we do, and I'm not getting any younger, that's for sure. So hopefully I can make some money.
No, it's surely about time the UFC sign you up and give you what you deserve. You've proven so many times on BAMMA, Cage Rage, and all these other smaller shows what you're capable of. Fighting Jack Marshman obviously was, like you say, it was a bit nerve-wracking. He's a young guy. He had a clean record. He has fantastic hands. He's not called the Hammer for nothing. Did you concentrate more on your striking for him? Were you planning on softening the leg?
No, just experience. I had a lot of fights against different styles, and you train for their style. And a lot of the time, I think that makes you struggle in the fight. I remember when I fought Jesse Taylor. I trained too much wrestling, and you go into the fight worrying about the other opponent. And tonight, he's a good stand-up guy, but then I feel I am as well. So it's about going in there and imposing your game plan. And I feel right now, I can beat anybody. Yes, I've got questions in my game, but who hasn't? And on the night, I can perform, and I feel confident in my ability.
You definitely performed tonight. Your striking was superb. You didn't just display your hands being just as good as his, but you were kicking a hell of a lot more. Your up kicks were fantastic, on point. But the thigh kick is something I love doing, and I know that when you soften a guy, it slows him down completely. And he wasn't moving towards a second round, and then you did what I suppose you had to do, take him down.
Yeah, I'm a student of Thai boxing. I train at Kettles now for probably about 5 years, and watch Thai boxing fights. Low kicks win, maybe 50% of the fight. So it's definitely one of my strongest things. And although it's not a finisher, like you said, it opens up the hands, it opens up everything else. And the leg, really, you saw him switching, even midway and towards the end of the first round. So that automatically takes someone out of their game.
Yeah, no, and you've been training in America as well. So have you been studying the wrestling there a bit more?
I wrestled a lot since I come back from my back surgery. At the end of the year, I went out and trained with Rashad before he fought Phil Davis, and went to Izzy Starr in Chicago, who's a great wrestling coach, and worked a lot of wrestling. So it's just about improving everything. There's not enough time, and there's too much to study. So.
Well, listen, I'm 41. You've got another 12 years to catch up on me, and hopefully we'll see you fighting for the next 12 years. And come on, guys, UFC, sign him up.